Hello, I'm Amber. Welcome to my fuzzy life. So I have a new bag to reveal. I just got it and I opened it and I actually did an unboxing video and I was so excited that I left out a lot. I left out a lot of information, so I'm redoing it as a reveal. I don't know why I try to do unboxing videos. I'm terrible at them because I get so caught up in, you know, the excitement that I have things I want to say about the bag and information about the bag, and that just goes right out of my head. So I'm gonna tell you why I got this bag. So a few months ago I was in the thrift store and there was a vintage Dooney Bourke. When I looked it up at home, when I got home, it was some kind of Lucy hobo. It was a really big bag. It was solid black. It had two big pockets on the front and it was in Florentine leather. And it was, you could tell it had once been just a beautiful, gorgeous bag, but it was really shredded at the thrift store. It was in really, really bad shape, and which is why I did not bring it home. Also, when I did lift it off the rack, and it was so heavy, I was like, oh my gosh, who carries something this heavy and it's empty? And then I discovered, you know, looking up Florentine leather and stuff, that's just kind of the nature of Florentine leather. It's heavy. And so, but I kind of, it was the best. It was so buttery soft, and I have not been able to stop thinking about how that Florentine leather felt ever since. And so I started, you know, looking for videos about Florentine leather, and most of them are the Dooney Bourke Florentine satchel bags, which I think are beautiful, and I would absolutely love to have one in the mini version, the smaller version. That's as small as I could go to carry what I needed, but everything it's all the same about how heavy the bag is. So even that one, even the small version, because there's two smaller than that. There's a micro and a nano, but those would be too small because I hear they're hard to get in and out of the openings. So I would definitely want to get the mini one. But I know it's heavy. It's too heavy. I have frozen shoulder, and I have to be careful about how much weight I carry on my shoulder. With my shoulder, I can't wear backpacks because I have limited range of motion, so I can't shrug in and out of backpacks. As much as I would love a backpack, I can't carry one. So I watch all these videos about the Florentine satchel, and a ton of people, they all love those bags, but so many people either return them or sell theirs because they're just too heavy to carry. So I know that's not the bag for me as much as I would love it, but I still wanted one. So I got on I Love Dooney the other day, and I was looking at the satchel bags, and you know, and so then I just clicked in Florentine, and all these other little bags came up, and this one came up. It's the baguette, and I thought, I bet I could carry that one. You know, it shouldn't be heavy, and I still get the Florentine leather that I want, and you know, and it's a small bag, you know, which was very appealing because, so I have this bag I bought from Temu last year for $6, and I love this bag so much. It's just made out of this little PVC plastic stuff, and I love it because you can just toss it up in your shoulder and go, and it's very lightweight, and it actually holds more than you think it would. And like last night, I carried it to the movies. We went and saw that movie Weapons, very good movie. But I carried it because it's indestructible, and it's small enough that I could fit it between, you know, me down here next to me in the seat, and I didn't have to put it in the floor, and I didn't have to, you know, I didn't know if there was going to be anybody sitting in the seat next to me that I couldn't put it there. So I wanted something this size, and yeah, this is, you know, this is it. Just about. It's a little bit bigger than this one, but you know, so yeah, so this is exactly what I was hoping it would be. And it, you know, holds right up here. I can just sling it right up on my shoulder. I love the size. I love everything about it. So let's look at it. So here she is. This is the front. She's got her little Dooney Bourke logo here. And then here she is on the side. No back pocket. That's a missed opportunity, I think, but it's all right, you know. It's a little bag. It's not like I'm carrying it as a work bag or anything like that. And then she has feet. The strap is not, it does not come off. It's not detachable, and it is not adjustable. But like I said, it is a perfect length. I got my finger caught up in it. It's the perfect length for what I want. So I'm just so excited, and I like the, I guess this is brass, the brassy goldy hardware. And then on the inside, you know, she's red. There is a key leash, which I use these. I love a key leash, and I use them. I know a lot of people don't really care for them, but I do. I love them. On the back wall, there is a slip pocket with the Dooney Bourke little patch back here. And then on the front wall, there's another slip pocket. So let's see what will fit in here. So I got my little Coach wallet. It matches. There's that. And then I've got my little Portland Leather Goods Daisy Plus with, you know, little cards, and I've got my change in here. And then this is my little pouch with, like, you know, all my little essentials that I carry around with me in it. And then these are my AirPods. I'm just seeing what will fit in here, because honestly, when I carry this bag, I am not listening to anything. I would not be carrying my AirPods. Sometimes I may not even be carrying this, you know, my little essential stuff. It may be just, you know, some random little stuff in here. It won't be a lot in here, but I'm just looking to see what will actually fit in here at this point. You know, I will put my phone case back here. If I do carry it to work, I will put my key card, my work key card back there. And then I will, well, I'm not going to attach it right now, but, you know, I will attach the keys to the key leash. And it's pretty full with just this in it. Now, because, you know, the smaller the bag, sometimes when you have these small bags that don't hold a whole lot, you know, these larger SLGs that you put your stuff in, you don't really, they're not very convenient for smaller bags. So what I will most likely do is I will just unpack everything, and I will carry some things loose in here, and then, because there are a couple of other things I would like to put in here that won't fit right now, and it's because of this large pouch here. You know, I don't need everything that's in here, and, you know, I don't need two little billfolds. You know, I don't technically need to carry that when I'm running around like I plan to do with this bag. So there are other little things I can do. Here's my planner. If I take that stuff out, it'll fit in there. And then, like, you know, in one of these pockets, I could put my lipsticks and my dental floss and the things that I typically carry in that pouch. You know, things that I would like to have for the day, but, you know, I don't have to have everything with me that's in this pouch. So, but a couple of things will fit in here loose. So yeah, I think it's exactly what I wanted. I'm just so excited. This leather does feel really, really nice. It's not as buttery as that purse that I remember, but that purse was a really slouchy bag, and it like I said, it was vintage. It was really old, and so it was, you know, really worn in and buttery. But this is too, but it's structured, and I'm pretty sure as this gets worn in, it's gonna, you know, get that really yummy, that extra yummy buttery feel. So yeah, and then I'm looking forward to the patina. I just can't wait to see how this looks, you know, later on. So this bag, honestly, I don't remember how much it was originally. It wasn't much. It was like $119 or something like that. And then as a first-time customer to I Love Dooney, I got a 20% discount on it. So whatever it cost, that 20% discount brought it down to $84. And then by the time I paid shipping and taxes, it still wasn't $100. It was like about $98 or $99 for this. So I think I got a great deal. I'm going to say I've been real pleased with my experience, because the other bag I got another bag a couple months ago from Dooney.com, and same situation, because I was a first-time purchaser on their website. I got a 20% discount on a bag that was on sale. They stack discounts. They are the only company that I've come across that will allow you to stack discounts, because you know, if they'll here's an introductory discount off your first purchase, but if you want to buy a bag that is on sale, you can't stack the discount, so you don't get to use that because you don't get to use that discount for the first time. So I am just super pleased with Dooney, because they have allowed me to stack the discount twice now, and I have been able to get 2 bags that I'm absolutely thrilled with at a very reasonable price. So I'm a fan. I'm a fan. And they do have good sales too. I'm probably going to do a post about pricing, y'all, because yeah, I'm going to do a separate post about how things are priced and when prices change and things like that, because it's you know, a little irritating sometimes, but I do get on the websites a lot, on the Dooney websites. I love Dooney and Dooney.com, and I look and I notice when they have a sale, it is an actual legitimate sale. It's not a fake sale. It is a real sale. And you know, I'm just pleased that they allowed me to stack that discount, and I was able to get this bag for a song, basically, because I absolutely love this bag and I cannot wait to use it. And yeah, it's just so stinking cute. I love it. And I love this natural color. I love this natural color. I find myself gravitating more toward this shade. I've got like 2 or 3 bags in the past couple months that are, you know, in this family, and I just think they're gorgeous. And I'm like, how many of these do I need in this color? As many as I want, apparently. As many as I want. So that's that answer. But I love it. I absolutely love it. It is everything I was hoping it would be, and then some. And it's just, it feels really good. It's light. I don't have to worry about, you know, it hurting or being too heavy to carry. So I'm really pleased with it. I absolutely love it. I think it's gorgeous. And thank y'all for watching. You have a great week.